just front of your knees. Look to me. Your elbow is just front of your knees. It's like this, right? And keep pushing your hips downward. Fix your elbow near front of knee and keep pushing your hips downward towards your heel. So ideally what we are doing here, we are moving our sacrum backward, not forward. So generally if our sacrum, our lower back is less spacious and then tailbone is moving forward, so we are making short that part. So that time, how reduce? We have to push our sacrum, keep moving downward and back. So try this area, you have to keep moving backward, backward and down, backward and down. So feel the stretch from here, you are keep moving this area downward, not like this. From here, you are going forward, but from here, in this area, lower back area, you have to pushing down here. So just the behind of your lower back, then the hips. So you have to push downward from here. So our tailbone moving down, not forward. It's like, see, is going. What we are doing, the mistake is here, is there. See, this is the mistake one. And then if we are doing, we are conscious about our tailbone and then back. So what we are doing, look my back. Is the change. Is like this. So now, sure I need to spine longer, but I have to work through my thoracic. So see, so it's like from the tailbone is moving back, from the thoracic, the rest of the spine from here, we are like this way. So back side move back, front side move front. So we are like an elastic, we are moving our spine back. Not only forward. You got it? What is the point? Not only forward. We are like this. This going from both sides. We are one side, one side, one side, one side. Okay. Then here. Now from here, lower back bend. If any time we are doing some back bend, and after that back bend, if we feel some counter pose. So many times sometimes we forget that how to do the counter pose. We don't know that what is this pose and how to do counter pose. So every time, if you don't have time after any back bend to go forward. So as you know, after back bend we have to do forward. That is the counter pose, is it? But after the back bend, if you don't have time, you can do only tabletop, and from tabletop press the feet. So now see, after here, anytime, each time, if you are doing back bend, so after back bend we have to stretch our back. So that's called downward facing dog. Maybe you remember in my class I always mention, if our back is not supporting, our back is humping, our back is down. So what we have to do, if we are not feeling our tailbone, in this posture, in downward dog, our tailbone is lifting up towards the ceiling. Okay, look here. If in this pose, our tailbone is lifting up. So see, if any time my back, see, if I am pushing my hips like this, so my back is not supported. If my back is like this, so what I have to do? Because my back is not supporting to me, it means my tailbone is going to forward now. My tailbone, my sacrum is not lifting up, it's going to forward. So what I have to do? What I have idea? I have to lift my hips up, I have to gently bend my knees, and now I can feel my belly on my thigh. So here I am working with my back. See, my back is longer now. And then after here, I can just gently stretch my leg, push my quads back. So if my quads, my front thigh is active here, my hamstring, the back thigh active here. I can feel my tailbone is lifting up. At the same time, if my hamstring is little tight, so with lifting leg, I can stretch here. But if heels is there and my hamstring is tight, so if all the impression goes to my back, so my back is there. So that is the time also we hurt our lower back and tailbone. So that time we have only this way, lift and then stretch. Even we can do 2-3 times. Knees on the floor, tabletop, exhale. See how I'm going? Lift, hips back. Heels also lifting up. Exhale. And again with inhale, exhale. And there is no chance to heels on the floor because my hamstring is tight, my calf is tight. If my calf is supporting me, my hamstring is supporting me, my back thigh, my back knee is supporting to me, that time I have the chance to heels on the floor. Either I have to lift heels. Knees on the floor, and same time pressing the palm, the wrist bone should be pressed down, spreading finger wider, always energized. So fingers is pointing forward, energized forward. Exhale back. Okay. Now second, what we have to do from here, we can few round. Either you are close back or back fit here. Say few round of cat and cow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So when we are doing the inhale, that time the palm and shoulder in line, knees and hips in the line. No need to change there. Only we are working our spine here. Inhale, see, exhale. My shoulder blade is far from each other. Inhale, my shoulder blades closer to each other. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, second point. See, next exercise. Stretching the leg, palm and shoulder in the line, eyes of the elbow facing each other, and see, active back leg. The one leg, the left leg is bending here. Now, see, look here. Now my palm is here. So see, without changing, my body is parallel to the floor here. So hold the body from my leg to my trunk. Hold the body. Even my eyes also parallel to the floor. No need to look up. Many people, they look like this way. And they, after the exercise, during the exercise, they are hurting their neck as well. So look down. Now see how I am going. Inhale, see. I am maintaining my parallel body and going forward. How much the possibilities. So my all the toes touching on the floor and I am going forward. This time, while I am going forward, my palm and shoulder not in line. So I am going forward because exhale, say. I am going to back now. Say my heels is pushing back. Say I am going to back. Again, inhale, forward. Exhale, backward. Now release other leg, left leg. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Okay, from here, now we are just again going to thunderbolt. Now after thunderbolt, if you have some belt, some strap, you can use one strap here. Now lay down on the floor. Lay down on the floor. See,
my knees and my feet, the ankle in the line here. And now what I'm doing here, see. After knees and ankle in the line, now my right leg is wrapping to my left this way. So this is like this. The right leg wrapped to left. But same time, do remember our both thighs is rolling outer. Both thighs is rolling outer and my hips on the floor. My sitting bones on the floor, hips on the floor. And even I can check my lower back. My lumbar also on the floor here. And I can use sometime. There might be used also blanket under your lower back this way. So now, then gentle, the knees is going towards you, the chest is, see, the feet, look my feet, this one, the left, and same time the right is going tucking back. Because if my toes is going forward, there is less action to my back. So my toes is going towards me. Then I can feel more stretch to my feet here. Now, my arms round up my, this one, the left knee. See. I'm grabbing my left knee here. My toes is going to back to me. And now from here, I'm checking my lower back, my hips, my tailbone pushing down. Breathe here. 3 to 5 breathe. Deeper and longer. Inhale, exhale. Feel that going towards your nostril to your lungs. And now, chin. This time your left is diving to your right. See, this way. And then again, thighs is rolling outer, knees is going towards your chest. And now this time I'm grabbing my right knee, right shin. Hips is pushing down. So feel that your hips, this hips is going to forward. So hips should be go to forward and lower back on the floor. So hips, if there is chance, your hips is going to you. So that time also I am going to sort my belly region. And if you are this belly, the navel region is not supported way, is not opening way, or is not relaxable way. So the behind of our navel, there is lower back. So if our this area is not, sometimes what happens, even we are not looking our back bend or we are not doing something, but we feel that, oh, that's stretched my lower back and I am feeling pain in my lower back. So what happens? That time, actually that time we are not relaxing this part also. Because just the behind of our navels is going, our lower back is there. So this reason, so what we are doing in this exercise, say my hips, if I am so much closer, so I am not working this. So same time, I am going knees here towards my chest, but my hips is pushing forward. My hips is pushing forward. So I am working that way. So my hips is pushing forward. So generally this exercise, we can say this exercise is working to our piriformis muscles. Piriformis means that what muscles is helping to your sciatic nerve. So many people, if they are with the disease of sciatica, they feel the height of their thighs, hips there. So those people can be released sciatic pain through this kind of exercise. Because this kind of exercise, the femur and lower back, the piriformis muscles, and then connection of sciatic nerve just behind of our glutes, this area, the behind of the glutes, the sciatic nerves is going towards your back knee, back ankle area. So this kind of exercise also they can reduce sciatic pain. Okay, next exercise here. Right foot on the left. Right foot on the left knee here. Arm to side way, palm facing down. So while you are right foot on your left knee or left thigh, that time you have to which foot on the left thigh, right thigh, right leg. So right knee we have to keep pushing forward. So this right knee is keep pushing forward, not like this. So it's going forward. Then we feel more our glutes area. Breathe. And generally we say this is the area of our iliopsoas, the muscles, the major muscles of our hips also. So when we are going to joint and then we are working towards our hip region, so that time these kind of muscles use. And that is the impression of the hips is going to our tailbone. So these muscles we are working here, and these thighs, the right thigh is rolling outer, and this time left thigh is rolling internal. So left thigh is rolling internal. See here. And from here, if our body is supporting to us, then we can lift our left leg here. See, lift the left leg. And if you are, when you are lifting your left leg, that time, if you are not able to catch your feet, you feel. While you are catching your feet, that time you feel your back, the lower back is not on the floor. The hips not on the floor. So what we have to do, we need some strap like this. See, now my leg is active, going to active, and my hips on the floor. And same time I am working with my right thighs going out. See, so this manner I am working. Shoulder is relaxing, left toes pointing back to you, left thighs is rolling inward, all the left leg, the left thigh is active, right thigh is going to external, rolling outer, right knee is pushing forward. Hips on the floor and the tailbone is pushing downward. Now, after here, we are going to change right foot and then left on the right here. So when my left on the right here, then again my arm to sideways, palm facing down. I am working on my hips, my sitting bones, my tailbone is pushing down. So keep working, keep observing your tailbone should be pointing down on the floor. So tailbone on the floor. Relaxing belly. So if the chance you can push your navels towards the lower back. So keep pushing your navels towards the floor. But work to your tailbone, pushing down, work to your lower back, along this. Now, after here again, I am lifting my right leg this time and then fix the strap to my right inner arch and right outer edge and then stretch. Left knee is pushing forward, left thigh is going outer. Right leg is whole the right leg is active here, right toes pointing back towards you. Left thigh is rolling external, right hips on the floor. Same time, try to left hips going forward and on the floor. If possibility, bend the elbow, relaxing shoulder. So in the asana, any kind of asana, if we are working, so we have to work with all the body, all the limbs, all the joint. Not like if we are working today in tailbone and sacrum area and then we lost our shoulder. So shoulder also we have to aware. And release, relax. Breathe here, knees on, again, closer. So closer the knees, feet is closer here. Back on the floor, breathe in and out. Longer and deep. Now from here, this time only we are stretching our right leg. So this goes to the work to our hamstring region, work to our biceps femoris, work to our gastrocnemius, work to our calf region. And this time, if we are say stretching this leg, and then my right thigh is pushing forward. See, if my right thigh is see, there is no space in my belly region. Now, how to create the space? I am going to move forward. Bending elbow, relaxing shoulder, and if you are able to stretch your left leg as well, so you can stretch your left leg also on the floor, on the ground, left leg down. Left leg is stretching down, left thigh pushing on the floor, pushing towards the ground, and right leg 90 degree, right hips on the floor. So just work to your hips on the floor, and this time your tailbone is pushing down and same time moving forward. The down and forward your tailbone. The behavior of your lower back on the floor, you can use some blanket as well here. And then exhale. Bend the right knee here. Bend the right knee and grab your shin. Keep pushing your hips down. And then we inhale, stretch, and exhale down. Now change the leg. Bend both legs first, and then lift your left leg up. After lift your left leg up, toes pointing down, and arch lifting up. The inner knees elongated up. Left is pushing down, left thigh is rolling in. And if you are not, while your left thigh is rolling here in, and you feel that your pelvis is so much closer here, so you can left thighs external as well. But main thing is while we are working to here, left hips forward, left hips down. That is the main focus point. Tailbone pushing down and forward. Stretching back. Now stretch the right leg as well, downward. Bend elbow. Right front thigh pushing down. Exhale. Now bend the left shin up. And exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Now from here, bend your both legs. Turn your body left side and right side. Arms sideways and just feel the twist of your back. One side, right side, left side, right side, left side. Up and down, up and down. See, now there is a one other thing. If you have two bolster, this because this is little beneath the height. Even if you are on the back, so that is also just see if even you can do on the back also. So feel that this is your back. This is your back. When you have a bed, so you are like this on the back, on your back. So, because we need the height here in this exercise. So, when you have the bed, so you are just corner of the bed, the edge of the bed, you are just laying down like this. Because your upper body also on the bed, like this. See? So then, what you have to do, on the bed, you have to just bend one leg, the right leg, and then stretch your left. This way. Maybe on the bed, your left leg is like this. So right knee is closer to your chest. So I am talking about the height. I am talking about the something height like a bed. So we need generally 1 feet height. So that time we have to lay down that area. Suppose leg is hanging, the one leg, like my left leg, is bent there, and then my right leg bending, but I have to grab. So grab here, and then try to stretch your left leg. Because we feel more pushing our hips down, we feel more our elbows, second area more on the floor. Then same we are going to change here, left, push down, the hips pushing down towards the posture. And you can stretch the right leg this way, not that much. Just the bend, little bend of your micro bend of your body. And then exhale. Say. So then next is here. Next is what is here. After here, we are just lay down with our belly on the belly. This. So now our pelvic on the floor. So the exercise Cobra, Bhujangasana. So when you are on the floor, just take your elbow and shoulder in the line, forearm pressing down, finger wider. Feet apart, width of your hips, the feet apart, according your hips width. Forearm pressing down, look front. No need to look up, just look front. And work how much you're giving the pressure to your hips, pushing down. How much you are giving the pressure to your thighs, push down. So keep working to your tailbone, moving backward and down. Moving down and backward. This is the same process. Downward, the tailbone, feel your tailbone is going to down and back towards your heel. Tailbone, push the down on the floor and back, push your tailbone, second back towards your heel. Just work there. So 5 to 10 breaths. Stay here. After 5 to 10 breaths, other variation of your Cobra pose. The palm, the finger just in the line of your shoulder, palm under your shoulder. Stay here. Forehead on the floor. Feet apart here. And inhale. Press. Just this much. Elbow closer. The elbow towards your ribs. Keep pressing your feet. Keep pushing your hips down. Keep working to your hips. The outer hip. This is called outer hip. The outer hip is going to be squeezing. The outer hip is going towards each other like this. Like keep pushing outer hip. It's like this way. Outer hips is going in. Work to back feet. Tailbone pushing backward towards your heel. And if you feel any pressure on your belly in this pose, you can just stretch, place some blanket under your navel, belly region, this way. And you can rest here. This much. And after here, we can bend our knees, grabbing the ankle, stay here. Forehead on the floor, then lift the chest. If our body allows, we can lift the knees as well. But if we are okay with here, just we are grabbing our finger and we are lifting our chest. No need to lift the knees. Simple way to do bow pose. No need to some extra activities here. And then exhale. 5 to 10 breath also, 2 times, 3 times, at least 3 times. Do the cobra pose and bow pose. 5 breath, 5 to 10 breath, 1 time, 5 to 10 breath, bow pose, 1 time. So 3 sets, 3 cobra pose and 3 bow pose. Now here, after here, just we have the other idea. Stretching one side, laying down. So now your left arm elongated, your hand on your left upper arm, stretching left arm, no need to bend, just stretch. And your right leg over your left and right palm on your right thigh. This way. So keep working to your hips moving down. Even you can use this exercise as a pillow. See here. So that time also we have to fix our hips on the pillow like this. Here, elbow here. See. And then later on you can stretch a little more. Keep working your hips because the supporting of your bolster, your hips like this is pushing downward. Then you can change the side this way, and you can use the side this way. You can just left. Stretching leg, tailbone keep pushing downward. There is no pressure to your lumbar. Now inhale. The posture, front of your chest, this way. See, the elbow and shoulder in the line. Now this time your posture under your chest, belly region. But be aware, your navel on the floor, your pelvic on the floor. Elbow and shoulder in the line. What to your shin bone, back hip, pushing down. Forearm pressing, look back. 5 to 10 breath again, then bend. Grab the ankle, just hold here. 5 to 10 breath. Then release. Gentle. Bend the knees. Here, this time, you can use the bolster or blanket on your, between your heels and hips. This way. So this is work of your ankle. This is work of your hips, the tailbone, downward. If you have the strap, you can use the strap on your just the front thigh, the knees. To maintain your knees is closer like this. It's closer, the knees like that. So tighten. But here in this exercise, we don't need any kind of arch of lower back. We don't need to arch here. So we want to reduce the arch. So we want to push our belly back, navel back, and reduce the arch and keep pushing your tailbone sacrum down. So see, I reduce my arch here. Otherwise, my body was like this. So it's going to create arch. So too much arching body, also the one reason of your sacrum, coccyx, tailbone bend. So no need to arch every time. We have to do arch in some posture like Uttanasana, Parsaripapalasana, Paschimottanasana. but not like we are sitting here in Vajrasana and we are making arch. So that's not an idea, not a good idea. So here we are going to pushing down our tailbone. So there is no arch in this posture. Because if there is arch, there is no pressure to my hips and here. So I want pressure, so I have to move arch, reduce, tailbone downward. See, my shoulder, my hips, my ear in the line. So my ear, my shoulder, my hips in the line. This way. And from here, inhale and exhale. The last exercise here, you can use some blanket. So mostly for few days, if you have anybody have some pain or something like this, the cossack pain, lower back also. So just avoid some arching posture and avoid some back bend also. No need to back bend there. If we are doing cobra pose and bobo, so see how we are working with our lower back there. So no need to work with your lower back. At least 1 week, 4, 5 days to 1 week. So no need to back bend something, making short your arch. Not that kind of posture. So see, if I have some blanket, I can put under my hips and here. Now, inhaling, say, palm on the floor, head goes to arm, shoulder relax. Exhaling, I have to push my belly back, rounding spine like this. Chin towards the chest. Inhaling. So here I can make the arch because I am going to opposite as well. But same time with arch, I am going to chest open. Only arch is there and no need to chest open, no need to round. So that is round. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now release yourself. And for the last one, we are on the posture. Say, this is the last exercise, how we have to do. Your buttock, hips on the floor, this manner. Arms going to back. So arms is going to back and active. And now, after relax your chin, near of your chest, feel your tailbone is pushing down and keep pushing down your tailbone, then stretch your right leg. Then exhale, stretch your left leg. Hit your hips downward, thighs rolling inward. We can feet apart here or we can close, but it's supposed to be feet apart, then it's have to your hips, lower back and tailbone area. So thighs rolling in, the side hips going closer, squeezing, thighs rotate inward, knees facing up, tailbone pushing downward, the toes pointing backward. Inner arch moving forward, and then arms is back, active here. Keep pushing your hips to the posture, to downward. Keep working to your front thigh, pushing downward, knees pushing down, lift the kneecap. Few breath here. and then release. Here again one time, you're turning your body to the right side, and then so these are few exercises. If we repeat for few days, so really we can reduce the hip span, sciatic pain, tailbone, sacrum, these kind of pain. So tailbone, sacrum pain, and pubis, these areas pain is always due to our tightness here, tightness to lower back. So that time all the impression goes to our lower, the tailbone area. If this part is not holding, so that time this part is giving all the pressure to here. If this part is not taking extra pressure, so all the pressure is going to here. So the pressure, we need to pressure goes to one side, but that time less awareness of our body is giving the pressure to other side. So that time, and that side is actually cannot hold, not that much energetic, cannot hold that pressure. So what happens? All the pressure goes to that side and we hard. So this same case, the tailbone, the pubis, and then this lower back area. So these are something